Hello, beautiful sacred souls. So today we're going to explore why spiritual polarity teachings can be harmful. I want to speak about this teaching that I've been seeing circulating that suggests that souls choose their polarity to be either positive or negative before coming to Earth. And I know this teaching can sound intriguing or even comforting to some, but I want to offer a different perspective grounded in ethics, trauma awareness, and embodied spirituality. First, I want to acknowledge that many people are drawn to teachings like this because they want certainty, meaning, or a sense of cosmic order. Wanting that is natural. We all seek ways to make sense of our suffering or difficult experiences and of the human complexity. The problem arises when this teaching is taken as absolute truth. If people believe that harmful actions or people that are engaging in negative behaviors or abusive behaviors are engaging that because they've chosen to be negative and others are experiencing suffering as the result of having chosen the polarity of light, it can mean that we are allowing those causing harm to avoid accountability. It implies that the victim somehow chose their suffering. It normalizes violence and neglect. And it removes responsibility for repair, growth, and ethical action. I'm not sure how that is ethical spirituality. And your nervous system or your inner guidance often senses this immediately, especially if you have been the victim of trauma. If you've been drawn to this teaching, I invite you to pause and ask yourself, why does this idea feel comforting to me? Am I avoiding facing any part of myself or part of humanity? Maybe a part of myself that is wounded, fearful, or responsible for harm? Could it be that my attraction to this teaching is a way to bypass the work of growth, accountability, and repair? Is it a way that it allows me to accept the fact that there is immense suffering on the planet and that people engage in behaviors such as rape, murder, genocide, war, violence against children and women? Reflection is not about shame. It's about curiosity and integrity, about asking whether a teaching supports healing and responsible action, or whether it subtly bypasses it and makes it so that we don't have to grow. From what I have learned in my work, both personally and with clients, which are trauma-informed practices and includes embodied spirituality, I have seen that souls don't choose to cause harm. Harm actually emerges when wounds, trauma, and nervous system deregulation remain unintegrated. This is supported by neuroscience, neurobiology, and psychology. So therefore, true spiritual work is about healing, embodiment, and ethical action, not bypassing the messiness of being human by implying that some people have chosen to be darkness and some people have chosen to be light. The point of the human experience across most spiritual practices that I have studied is to actually heal, embody ethics, and act in ways that cause the least harm while fully living as a human being. Don't take my word for it. Go do your own work and exploration on this topic. We can hold both compassion and accountability at once. People are acting from unhealed systems, and that deserves understanding. At the same time, we are responsible for our choices, our actions, and how we treat others. Spiritual maturity increases accountability rather than removing it. So, if you are drawn to teachings like polarity before birth, I encourage you to pause, reflect, and ask, does this teaching invite me into growth, accountability, and ethical embodiment? Or does it subtly bypass these things? How can I cultivate spiritual understanding that reduces harm, honors others, and integrates my own humanity? Healing, growth, and conscious choice. That is the foundation of spiritual practice, not avoidance or justification of harm. Thank you for watching this video and reflecting with me today. If it resonates, I hope you'll consider exploring practices, courses, or teachings that help you embody ethics, compassion, and presence in your human life. And if my approach resonates, I invite you to consider going to my website, blossomingheartwellness.com, to learn about online courses and to read my blogs or sign up for my newsletter, or read my book, The Divine Within, Healing Ourselves to Heal the World. You deserve to experience peace and wholeness, and you deserve to believe what you want to believe, regardless of whether or not I disagree with that approach. But do get curious about why you believe what you believe.